What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bengals and Brews. We got the boys here, Travis, Dale. As you can see, Derek's doing his welding, doing everything he needs to do to make sure he gets his money so then he can support his season tickets and everything of that nature. But guys, before we introduce anybody, I'll make this short and sweet for you guys. You like alcohol, don't you? You like alcohol at a discounted price? Oh, you never had that opportunity? Well, here you go. Here it is. Gift for you right here. Gift right here.
That's very nice of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what? We're going to be so generous with it. We're going to give you 15% off of the alcohol. 15% off of the alcohol at birminghornmeadery.com. If you use the code BengalBrew, you get 15% off alcohol.
Look at these bottles. Look at these beautiful bottles.
The artwork is crazy. The taste is even better. I tell you, you smell it. Oh, you're like, oh, Bengals and Brews set me wrong. It smells like cheap wine. No, don't let the smell defer your taste buds. Take a sip of that bad boy and be blown away. And now, without further ado, we only have one of the two in the back right now. Don't know where the other person is. He might be up drawing something on the side. Who knows right now? But currently, we got a massive, massive person down in our screen. You guys can't see it, but down in our screen, guy's a unit, okay? He loves the show, as we all know. He's a big supporter, and everybody supports him. He's doing great things in the Bengals community. Everybody welcome BengalsCaptain.
Yay!
Hell, I thought you were talking about Dalton when you said he's a unit. Like, Dalton's a man. I'm like, well.
No, he's out drawing shit right now. I don't even think Dale sent him a link, so he's just going to be sitting here watching it patiently.
He's
Cap knows that's not true. I sent a link. Cap, are you just one of them makeup filters? You look lovely, sir.
What do you think?
Yeah. It looks fantastic.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? You have a makeup filter on?
I don't know which filter I clicked.
I know his ass has the makeup
filter. It looks so good, though.
As soon as he put the makeup filter on that one night, we all were like, damn, he looks really good. What the hell is this?
Yeah, like, hey, baby, you shave that beard a little bit.
The fantastic thing is you can literally, like, wake up straight out of bed and look like you're ready to go. Dude, all the people at work, they have no idea.
Take a gander at this gentleman. Look at him. Look at him. My golly.
Gee willikers.
I gotta find which one that was.
I love that. We'll put you down here.
I'll turn it off.
See how much whiter you get.
So what's up to everybody in the chat? I see we got quite a few comments. I'm trying to keep up with them.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, shoot in your comments. Anybody that's watching us as well, if you were on Facebook or Twitter, please direct yourselves to our YouTube where your comments will be seen and your voice will be heard. If you guys are putting in comments on Facebook or on Twitter, you need to go onto YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We would greatly appreciate it. And with that, you can send the comments in.
Cincy James trying his first Birminghorn. That a boy.
Round of applause
for James. Yes, sir.
I'm the only one clapping for you, Cincy James. It's fine.
I was doing the comments. Cap's looking at his makeup filters. You know,
Cap is now locked in.
I'm trying to retweet.
I love that.
There we go. So, yeah, we're all rocking the white.
Yeah, we are. We most certainly are. We're rocking the white shirt. Where are you at? I mean, I would go white cap, but I don't. I left my white hat upstairs.
I'm like Johnny Cash, boys. I'm the man in black.
Like Johnny Cash. All right, we can do another introduction right now since our guest has finally stopped drawing all the stuff that he does so well. You guys might have seen some of the craziest artwork that you guys are just so in love with. Like, oh my God, where the hell can I get some of that? Oh my God, this guy's amazing. Because he is, okay? This guy is drawing up, editing up some of the craziest shit that you have seen. If you saw it earlier today, you saw Bengals cap with a Bengals and Brews shirt on from last year at the game. He wasn't wearing that shirt. That was put together by the genius himself. Everybody welcome Dalton Signature.
Hey!
Hello. Welcome.
Can you hear us, sir?
I can't hear anybody.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Stop. Drop. Shut them down.
there we
Open
go.
up shop.
Oh,
No. Now I got to stop.
Are you good now?
That's a Rough Riders roll.
good.
Sorry.
You good now?
Yes, but I lost my beer.
Oh.
That's a party foul. That is a party foul.
I mean,
Tigers Talk crew, Dalton is the man. We all agree. I mean, the Believe shirt right there, the man is wearing.
Do you got
how
your
you
beer?
guys doing?
Beer?
Let me grab it. I know where it's at.
Go get the beer.
The king of Believe, a lot of Dalton love that he's not here for. He forgot his beer. This man is scrambling.
I love it.
I think it's just our show does this to people, Travis.
It wouldn't be Bengals and Brews if we weren't.
I was scrambling last minute, running up the stairs, trying to get ready.
Every fucking time, I tell you. What do you drink? All right, we're gonna start it off quick. What are you drinking there, Dalton?
I am drinking Iron Horse beer, and this one here is the Timothy Hazy IPA.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, and Cap, what are you drinking?
In this beautiful glass.
That is a
I've
beautiful
got some
glass.
Eagle
And it's
Rare.
focused. That was very nice focus on that glass as well.
I love this camera.
Nice.
So what were you drinking? Travis totally cut you off.
I'm sorry. The focus was so beautiful. I had to.
Eagle Rare.
Okay. Travis?
Don't worry. I'm going to get this out too, but I have some of this as per usual, and as well as my lovely, if nobody is in shock, it's Miller High Life.
I got 6.
That's better than Budweiser.
That's true.
I love them already.
True.
Yeah. I love them already. More than I already did.
I've got this beautiful 16-ounce Miller Lite, as per usual. I'm going to do some Jaeger bombs, though.
What?
It's not every day you get Dalton's Signature and BengalsCaptain on at the same time.
Me and Dale have one. We always have a beer and just a bottle by us. We don't have anything fancy. We have shit beer and wild bottles.
Hey, it works, right?
All right, so let's get to the big news of the day. Obviously, the white helmets. We'll start with Dalton, over to Cap, then up to Travis. What's everybody's thoughts? Is that what you wanted? Do you love it? Do you think that we have any more jersey announcements coming along potentially with this? And the Leaping Bengal Tiger, which gave me a semi-chub, I must say.
I'm going to let Cap go first. Go for it, buddy.
No, that's all you.
Are we having a serious Bengals conversation right now?
It's you know what? We've been asking for a long time. And what I said earlier today on Twitter is that the front office, the owners, the workers, the coaches, the players, they hear us and they see what we want. And we've been wanting this for a while. So I think it's been time, things that, I've been a fan since '89. From '89 to now, we've definitely had more heartbreaks than victories. So it's long overdue, and it's pretty exciting right now for to be a Bengals fan, but to see all the people embracing, from media to a new fan to a fan who just has big heart for history, or just loves the atmosphere of what we have going on. So it's pretty awesome.
Now, do you see them doing anything with the Leaping Tiger before we move over to Cap?
I've been hearing
teased
a
it
lot,
for a reason.
I heard this earlier. It's going to be like I have a feeling it's going to be a Corey Dillon era type of jersey. I had that fuzzy feeling that might happen. We already have the whiteout jersey. I don't see them doing an orange creamsicle, popsicle jersey. I love the orange, but I think a whiteout would be amazing. And to do a kind of a throwback. I'm really big on the history. I love the history of where we've come, and all the things that we've been through. As most things have just came into fruition, and it's amazing. So yeah, I feel like a throwback will be in the mix, but who knows?
I like that. So you're going. So are we? Am I out of the loop when I'm like kind of questioning the fact that we might even get another jersey, or are we just getting the helmet?
I think we're going to get a jersey. Like I said, that fuzzy feeling. I think it's going to happen.
I saw a couple comments about jerseys today, and like putting the leaping tiger on the side here underneath of the stripe, and I'm like, is this a thing? Are we? I mean, we got those jerseys 2 years ago.
I just don't know why else they would tease it. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that love that leaping tiger.
And the big thing too about the helmet is that the helmet's always been painted on, and that was one of the big reasons why we couldn't do alternate or a different helmet, is because it was painted on. Most teams will have a sticker and they can peel it off and put a new one on or switch it out. But now, what does that entail? Does that mean we're going to get a sticker version of our stripes? I don't know.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily want to see anything happen at all with the jerseys, honestly. If that, I want to let the jerseys, because they got the fire so far. Everybody's now complimenting on how well the jerseys look. I don't want to get the new helmet and then take away the shadow of how powerful this new helmet could be on the combos, and then throw another jersey in there to where you're overwashing the new jerseys.
But if we're adding one for like one game and it's got, a little bit of history mixed in with it, it's kind of the best of both worlds, you know.
If it's a one and done thing, then yeah, I can get that. I can get down for that.
It would be the greatest tip of the hat,
Right. Yeah.
It's like,
since they didn't go with a throwback helmet, then they do a little throwback on an alternate jersey with the white tiger helmet.
I tell you what, they throw in some alternate jerseys in there, and I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm be so excited.
And a lot of money, because we're all a bunch of suckers for some Bengals gear.
Oh, dude, I spent like $800 on those new jerseys dropped. I bought like 6 jerseys. You throw me a retro, I'll get a bunch of motherfuckers on that jersey.
Travis, I could use one.
You can use one? How about this? You make some of that stuff that you make, and we'll do an exchange for it. I'll pay for that. Don't you worry.
You can do that.
You're too damn good at that shit. I'll commission that for you. I'll buy you Bengals jerseys for your work.
The helmets were the right choice. The white was the right choice. I absolutely love the throwbacks. I love the history. I don't want to say but. I love the fact that the team and the direction of what they're looking at, they're not afraid to take chances. They're not afraid to be a little younger. They're not afraid to listen to the younger fans. And I knew it was going to be white all along. I teased it prior to with the GIF, like a lot of other people did. A lot of other people had that same idea. It was a no-brainer. There's more energy. It's a more youthful approach to how we're marketing the team. The white is definitely, from what I heard, the players were excited about the white. So obviously, there you go. You've got the white tiger. The tie-ins with the zoo, the tie-ins with the video, the content creation. It's just a natural fit. I won't, I hear things. I try to ignore things, a lot of it, because I want to be a fan. I want to be excited. I want the team to be able to, have that limelight. And I love the fact that nothing.
Cap, I can help you out with this. You give me those connections. They tell me everything, and then they stop telling you stuff. It's the best of both worlds.
I don't want anybody knowing, though. It kills me because, I see somebody like,
hey, I'm just offering to help you out, okay? If you don't want to take my help, that's up to you.
You
stupid deal.
Don't want that. Chad Johnson is going to be in Cincinnati. He said he's going to be in Cincinnati. The last time he was in Cincinnati, they had a jersey unveiling.
Yep. That was phenomenal.
That's
exactly.
True.
Now, I don't know that Chad would be just, in town just for a helmet. Granted, the man would make anything look phenomenal. So, yeah, you get some of the most loved Bengals together for the helmet reveal. But Bengals fans, open your minds.
And they basically already announced the helmet. You know what I mean? Whereas before it was the opposite when they had him in.
With this team, with this leadership, with these creative ideas, anything's on the table. They are going to keep us on our toes. Anything is possible. So you want to dream about the leaping tiger, you might be right.
And I like that thought process, and even as much as I just said about how I don't want to take away from the last jerseys because they're still hot, they're still very new. Everybody's still.
We talked you into it, didn't we? Talked you into it.
No. I thought I was just thinking about it for this way. Is there everybody's got the already helmet, so this is just another step through. Everybody's got a helmet. Everybody's bringing out the helmets. But what if you bring out another jersey? What if you bring a whole outfit out there for that, basically to run to? Now you have like the leaping tiger. We already have the white jerseys. Keep the white helmet. Have the white helmet a couple times. But that next jersey is going to be the crazy jersey that's like, here's our alternate jersey. And you're like, oh, what? And now everybody's like, oh, well, the Bengals just did it. And it's kind of where like I've seen a lot of people comment today about how like don't sleep on the Bengals, basically. Like the Bengals aren't the old Bengals. I saw some big name just said that today, and everybody's like, it's about time to see something like that. And it's funny as it was with style, with us with the white helmet, you're also seeing that what we're doing is evolving into a completely new team, and even scripting. Like I like the leaping tiger, I like the throwback stuff, but I want to leave our history where our history is at, and I want to bring something new into the culture for just this growth of what we have now. Because in my whole life, I've never seen a Bengals team like this. Granted, we've had new logos, new work of this nature, but why not just throw as much spice as we can in there? And I am, my biggest thing is the leaping tiger. I got 2 leaping tigers on my truck, and they're uneven. Everybody makes fun of me for them because I fucked up putting them on, but it happens. It happens.
Hey,
all right?
People forget that the stripe on the helmet.
So I was trying to put them on the back of the headrest, and one of them was like this. And I was like, shit.
Dalton might have already done this. Like, sorry, Travis, you can continue, but it's our buddy James here. Edit with throwback leaping tiger uniform and new helmet. I've seen Cap even had one with a leaping
the
tiger.
Black jersey. I went black and white with a black jersey.
I'm here for all the edits. All the edits get me excited.
I got a question for you, Dalton. With something like that, how long does that take you to make?
It can take a minute. It can take 3 hours. It just depends.
Is it depending upon you, or is it depending on more of the project? Are you a perfectionist when it comes to that, and you'll pick and choose everything up and down?
It depends. Well, I would say what I cornerstone in the past 2 seasons is that when I think of me on the outside, I see people that they rely on me not just for cool graphics, right? But getting information, connecting that bridge from the organization to the fans. Like I watch videos, I watch interviews, and I listen for those key quotes. I'm gonna visualize this quote for the fans because I want them to just not hear it. I want them to see it. I want to see it blowing up. Here's a photo of Joe Mixon. He got extended. I want to blow it up so that people just catch it and share it with everybody else.
It's great. So. That's so smart, and you've absolutely killed it. By the way,
let's promote Dalton a little more. So Dalton, like, how can people get a hold of you too? Like, I mean, we're still going for a long time. This is not the end of the show by any means, but just how can they get a hold of you for work? And like, do you work at all with Cincy shirts? Like, I feel like that would just be a match.
I did for heaven. This one came out. What was it? The Ravens game last year. Towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
And I immediately, and mind you, I did not see Ted Lasso ever at that point. I didn't see Ted Lasso until
Good show.
Yeah, until maybe January or February, I think, is when I finally watched it, and I loved it after that even more. So that game was phenomenal. It had that remake of AJ Green, or no, is it AJ Green or Tyler Boyd, who broke free all the Ravens touchdown. AJ, that's right. Yes, because you did the whole mirroring of both plays. That was awesome. So I had that burning, like, this is believe. We got to believe, and people are feeling it. And so I immediately went over to the internet and found this, and I remade it to kind of my own thing, posted it. And then Cincy Shirts reached out to me and said, hey, I see you've done this. Can we work together on this? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. And I got them my Illustrator files and mocked up some comps, and they took it and rode with it. And I'll tell you what, that was goosebumps the rest of the season, because I saw people all over. I'm like, I can't really make money off of this, but I'm going to give this to the fans. Here's a PDF, download it, print it wherever you can, and take it to the game. Take it, hang it on your office wall or something. And people just ran with it. And when the game started happening from there moving forward, people were showing it, in the stands. That was Cap and Jess were doing it, and it was awesome.
It made video, it made awesome. TV. It was awesome.
Yeah, so it was really cool. But yeah, so I think you can reach me. I'm on Twitter, DaltonSignature, and also Instagram as well. I mostly post everything that happens on a dime on Twitter, and I'll finesse things and throw them on Instagram every once in a while. But Twitter's the main one for sure.
But there's all these people starting podcasts, this, that, the other. There's a good way to get your stuff designed and not have to worry about the legal issues. Like, get a hold of Dalton, work a deal out with him, and go through that avenue. It will help you in the long run, and it will help Dalton. Let him help you. Okay.
Exactly. And you know what? I gotta give you guys props. Repetition, constantly doing something. You guys are always clipping your shows. You're always sharing. You're always posting. Yes, actually, both of you. You guys are awesome, because that the way what happens on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. If you're constantly doing stuff, it doesn't matter if you're just saying "Hooday" or giving a quote or sharing a
Dude,
clip.
that was very tough for me, so I'm glad to hear that, because I'm like, man, I feel like I'm just annoying the shit out of people for so long, just.
Yeah, I mean, the fact you guys got Clark Harris. Oh my gosh, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
And Gary Owens.
With him sometimes.
Holy crap. Actually, kids are not here, so holy shit.
Yay!
Awesome.
Word and Bengals and Brews.
Exactly.
I was shocked we got Gary and it actually happened, because that was my dream. I'm like, man, I've been a huge Gary Owen fan way before I even knew he was a Bengals fan. Then it's like, you find out he's a Bengals fan, and it's like, shit, man, that's a dream right there. And I'm like, no way that ever happens.
No,
it's funny. I saw Gary on BET way back on BET when
he had his own show on there.
TV Raps, and then BET had their hip hop set, and that was way back then. He probably one of the first things he did. It's crazy.
Should we let Derek get a question in here for Dalton?
I didn't want to put it up.
What's the vibe around Seattle right now with the oh God. Well, I love Russell Wilson was awesome. But you can't be a quarterback who's scrambling behind an O-line that's not willing to protect you.
They never invested in the line at all, did they?
No, they tried, but it wasn't that big an investment.
Yeah.
So what he did is he had his own team research all of the NFL teams, and they helped him pick where he wanted to go. And there were several key factors, like a fan base was very important to him, which I think that's actually pretty awesome. If I'm a quarterback, I'll look at the fan base. I need that to ride on as well. And that's not just always the money. So him moving to Denver Broncos, my mom's a Bronco fan, so she's happy. Leave Seattle. They're going to be rebuilding if they weren't already rebuilding.
They got their savior right here, as James says. Drew Lock, come on.
Drew, it'll be interesting. I'm not throwing him back there yet. We'll see.
Yeah.
Now, if they got Gardner and Minshew, oh my gosh!
Where did he go?
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I think he's still a free agent. I'm not sure.
Really?
I'm not sure, but yeah, that would have been really cool.
I thought maybe he went to the Eagles. They had like 3 quarterbacks. I thought maybe he was one of them. I don't know off the top of my head. That's just for some reason.
Okay, I'm gonna randomly spear off for a second. With the new jersey coming out and the helmet, and I think Bengals Bill might have said something earlier. What if we went to New Orleans, played the Saints, they did their color rush, which is blackout, I do believe, and we did our white and black stripes.
Somebody just made a photo of somebody saw a photo. It was like the toughest the toughest uniform matchup, and it was the all black Baltimore versus the all white Cincy.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
I saw that and I was like, oh, that was probably
Seth at PFF, I do believe. I might be wrong, but I think that's where I saw that.
That'd be
awesome, right?
I would.
There would be ruffled feathers. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Now, Cap,
Dale, you didn't answer yours real quick. What do you think of the white helmet?
I like it. I like the inverse, the black helmet with the wing stripes, but there's not enough combos. And the white, you got Joe Burr, you got Joe Shiesty, the Iceman. Like, it makes sense, man. The white
that was the most Caucasian way to say it.
Oh yeah,
I've ever heard
Joe
in my life.
Oh my gosh!
They never said
He's
I
like
had flavor.
Dad, like that Joe Burr.
As soon as he said it, I go. He said it in like a normal context for like a sentence. He was just like Joe Burr.
I'm not that drunk, okay? I wasn't gonna go all out. It's like when I tried to do the impression of Jim Carrey.
Now I want to see him doing the gritty with like socks pulled up to his knees and slides.
No, I told Matt there's no way I'm ever doing the gritty because I will make his not be the worst one I've ever seen if I do one.
So good.
Matt's is so bad. I love Matt so much. Bengals and Bourbon, for anybody that don't know, his name's actually Matt. He had the worst gritty of all time. And I could top it if I wanted to.
There was alcohol involved, though, so.
You're telling me that member of Bengals and Brews was drunk?
No, Matt. This is Matt.
Yeah.
Matt was like at a wedding reception, and the Bengals were playing one of the playoff games. And he hit a gritty. He thought it was the dirtiest, cleanest freaking gritty in the world. He saw it the next day and said, "Oh fuck! Why didn't anyone tell me that was so bad?"
Somebody find this.
I just want to put an image in your head. Have you guys seen Beer Fest?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Great.
So the time when Jay meets this beautiful girl, they're in the club, he's hammered, and it keeps showing.
Yeah.
He's looking in the mirror. He thinks he's sexy, and then they replay what actually happened when he was drunk.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the gritty.
Oh,
that was the gritty.
It was bad, Travis. It was bad.
Good.
Okay,
we love you, Matt.
Yeah, but that was bad. He knows it though.
You know what? I love you all. You guys are amazing.
Dalton, you're amazing, man.
One thing I love about the gritty, and I don't think it gets enough talk, is that to me, if you close your ears and you watch them do the gritty, show of hands, who's been to a powwow, a Native American powwow? Okay,
I'm super white. You just heard me talking a minute ago. You think that I was ever invited to a Native American? Fuck no. I want to be invited to a cookout still. You think anyone invites my white ass to a cookout? Hell no.
So Dalton, you would give us a quick history on that. Why you're about to tell us that?
So the way the gritty is, the way it looks when you see him, his footwork and the way it bounces, like a jingle dancer in a powwow. So I can't sing it for you. I'm sorry, but I'll share it on on Twitter later afterwards. But it has a beat. It's a boom, 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 boom. But when you watch him, the way he does it, and then the whole movement, and honestly, I don't see anyone doing it as fluent as Chase does it. I love when people do it, but Chase just has that movement.
I don't know, Dalton. I just seen that little bit you gave us there, and I bet you hit a mean gritty. Be honest.
Now,
probably.
Dalton, tell us why you have that rhythm. How do you know what you just told us? I don't. Just in case anybody hasn't heard you speak before.
You know, funny thing is that someone heard me speaking, and they were like, "Holy shit! Is that how Dalton sounds?" They never knew how I sounded, and I'm sure I sound much different than I do in person. But the beat is powerful. That's why I love music. Music is so powerful to me because it tells a story. You hear about every song. I don't care if you're talking about Axl Rose, Metallica, Tool, or Shania Twain. There's
Tupac.
always a climax, or Tupac, or Sean Diddy, or gosh, there's so many of them. Run DMC. There's always a climax. When you think about a movie, there's always a climax. Think about a song, there's always a climax. And you think about a football game, a basketball game, there's always a climax, leading to the touchdown, leading to the victory. And so when I think about music and art, that's so important. I mean, when's the last time you got goosebumps? Can you remember the last time that a moment or a show
Dude, I just
gave
got
you
goosebumps
goosebumps?
like last week.
Right?
It was from music, though. It was from music.
It's the music a lot of times.
A band did some
ASMR,
crazy stuff.
Travis.
No, fuck that. It keeps coming up on my TikTok, dude, and it's just this one girl with like a sock with like puffs on it, and she's just like
white helmets.
oh my god, and she's like and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna punch her. I'm gonna punch her through my phone right now. I swear to God. I put it on my phone for 3 seconds, and my wife turned and goes, turn that shit off right now. Turn it off.
Travis doesn't like talking about white helmets.
No, dude, I came across it was like an opposite of ASMR. It was like uncomfortable.
You guys hear it? What are you barking about out there? I gotta check on my dog. Hey, the Ring of Honor announcements next week. Let's transition into who do you guys think will be the two? Who would you vote for if you didn't have votes? My dog's barking. I'll be right back.
You guys got to vote for 2, right? They're barking. Yep. He's got to go piss. That's what he's got to do, or grab another beer. I know him. Every time he goes, he's got to go piss. Which honestly, he probably just pisses around the corner outside, right?
One cheek sneak. Oh, I heard Dale coined the phrase the one cheek sneak fart sound. Oh, did he fart? Did everybody hear him fart? Nobody has no idea. Dale just mid fart real quick. Everybody's calling him out too. Look at everybody caught it.
That might not have been.
He might have shit himself.
Yeah, that might have been a short.
Ring of Honor people. All right. So who voted for who, I guess? Okay, so I guess he wants to lead with that. Ring of Honor is coming up soon, I imagine.
Yeah.
Week, whatever it is. Who do we believe is going to be sitting in the throne?
I don't know.
Well, definitely Chad Johnson.
We think Chad's going in this year?
Yeah.
I think the relevancy of Chad is definitely going to get him in first. And I am a fan of the getting the people in that they can see it while they're alive, and everything of that nature, because they've spent their time, they've done their work. But Chad's done way too damn much as of recently, just to be a part of Bengals social media, face-wise, doing his tip thing that he does.
He's a marketer.
Everybody loves him doing this tip thing. And then you bring him out 2 years ago with the jersey thing, and everybody is dying to see Chad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I bet that's why he's going to be here.
Yep.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah. And he's
oh my God, jersey. That's why. That makes sense.
Yep. And I love it too because
it's not a jersey. It's not a jersey. It's Ring of Honor.
It's the Ring of Honor. It's the energy he brings. That he really does connect that his era and before to all of the younger, newer fans, and I love that. And people see it. It's like having a social media brand ambassador. He just is there, and people see it. His latest thing, he was on an airplane, and a guy took a photo of him in his back and said, I would have said hi, but I don't want to bother you. And Chad's like, if I didn't want to be bothered, I would have a private jet. Boom! Like, holy shit, really?
Right.
You are amazing. You're always there for the fans wherever he goes. That's, that speaks volume. And why not ride that wave? Why not put him in front of the fans right now? Because he's going to do it, whether they put him there through their channel or his own. So it's valuable, and we love it, right?
I even feel like it's kind of like a stretch in between, but for everybody that's younger that didn't get to see him, luckily I'm a little older than most younger people that don't, that haven't seen a playoff game, X, Y, and Z, but I was able to watch Chad as a kid and enjoy that whole thing he had going on. But a lot of people, because I'm 25 now, there's a lot of people younger than me that didn't get to see him and don't remember. And it's hilarious that I'm talking like this, but people don't remember Chad playing football unless you watch highlights. But you can go on his Twitter, you can see how he was, you can see how we all still keep him relevant.
I hate you.
Bring him. Hey, that's fine.
25?
I'm 25 years old.
I have aches and pains older than you.
48 years old. Yeah, no, I feel you.
You understand the sense of that taste is like if you didn't get to see Chad play, he's still the same exact Chad doing shenanigans and such of that nature when he was on I Am Athlete, or no, he is on I Am
Chad said we would strip down and streak across Paul Brown Stadium field. He and I. He told me that in a video. I love that man more than he knows.
Oh my gosh.
He said that? That actually is a real thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll retweet the video. It was a birthday video.
That's funny as fuck.
That's right. Okay.
Clip it immediately, Dale.
Yeah. I'll retweet that.
And when you look at all of the videos of Chad, and you always heard a commentator, okay, we're in for a clinic right now, people. And he always put a clinic on. His toe drags, his toe tip receptions were immaculate. It's just, holy shit.
Looking back on some of those photos and seeing him just like this on the end zone, and you're like, that really happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
And my favorite part, I just got a memory because you just get like that, boom, like, oh my God, that really happened. I remember watching live as a kid. Sorry, Cap. That when Chad pulled out the dollar and tried to actually give a dollar bill to the ref, and it actually happened on the field. He tried to get this was not a game at that moment. This was a fucking this was a gimmick. This was actually comedy in a football game. How fun is that? Like, I know there's some people are just like the whole shut up and dribble thing, like shut up and play football. Motherfucker, he can have fun. And I wish that more people were able to do like the gimmick stuff like that without it becoming a whole circus in football. Because you just had that one outrageous guy like T.O. and him and like Moss did some of it. But like you're looking at the people that were they were so good and they were able to do all of that shit because they backed it up that next week. Yeah. And it never stopped. Like we're looking at Eli Apple do charades on social media. He's done very well, and then he's done very poor at times. If he can stay successful, he has that same exact gimmick nonstop as Chad Ochocinco.
I don't think he's done poor for the Bengals. Like
the whole team has got that swagger, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Look at what the Bengals last year with the chain and the fucking black coat.
Yeah, the Bengals media team and all of the mic'd up stuff that they put out that they did. And
I didn't shit, you motherfuckers. I didn't have to shit. Like I went and I fucking took a piss, and then
You got new shorts, don't you?
Chilling. Travis saw me in the background like 2 minutes later. I just didn't come back on.
Everybody was like, dude, he just sharded. What the fuck happened? And we're like, nobody here understood what happened. And everybody in the chat was like, dude, he pooped himself.
Why did everyone think I automatically pooped myself?
He pulled a Lamar.
Now, I ain't going to say I ain't never fucking done that again.
Oh, that's so funny.
I ain't going to say after the Tennessee Titans game when I was at B-Dubs and hanging out at B-Dubs, and then right before I got in Marissa's vehicle for her to drive me home because I was feeling pretty toasty. I thought I could trust the fart, and I couldn't. I'm not saying that didn't happen after that Tennessee game, but it did not happen today, for the record.
You ever feel so untrue? You can't trust anybody after that. You thought you could trust your own body with this a simple fart happen, and you're like, what the hell?
I was like, oh no. I was like, babe, nope. No, squeeze them cheeks.
We come to the conclusion, that Chad is not coming in for a jersey reveal, but for the Ring of Honor.
But he's not going to be one of the two.
You don't think so?
That would be awkward.
Dalton's reaction. Dalton said, "What makes you think that?"
Because I think it'll be Willie, and I think it'll be Isaac Curtis.
Like two oldest. Because I wanted to make sure everybody gets to see. But Dalton's got a great point with the fact that, you know what, there is no bigger ambassador.
No, I'm not saying Chad doesn't also deserve it. He does. There's so many deserving guys. That's the problem. Like, if Chad gets it,
but
trust
if it's
me,
a fan vote, you got to think that there was a
well, it's probably Willie and Chad. Like, could very well be the two, and I'm not saying it won't be. And
it could be Chad,
like
older.
Listen, my first game, my cousin Michael Scott had season tickets right there by the tunnel. This was back in like when Palmer was a rookie and Kitna was playing. They were playing the 49ers. They were playing against T.O. and them guys. That was a great game. It was like 41-38. What a great first game to go to live, you know.
That's awesome.
But that's when Chad held up that "Dear NFL, please don't find me again" right there by where we were setting. Like, so trust me, Chad, my dude. My daughter is 16 now. When she was born, I still have the picture in the hallway. I'm wearing an Ocho Cinco jersey at the hospital, a Chad Johnson jersey at the hospital when she was born. I'm a huge Chad.
You see my eyes. Somebody look it up and test me. Chad Johnson with Kitna was at 1,338 yards. Somebody look it up. I don't know, but you know, people talk about AJ Green. AJ Green was great for us, but with John Kitna at QB, Chad Johnson was still dominant.
No, and Chad is amazing. That's what I said. I just kind of want, like, I kind of hope it's like an Isaac Curtis or an older guy. Like, I actually voted Boomer because he won an MVP. Because last year I voted the Kens. I think most people did. But I voted Boomer and Willie Anderson because I think Willie should be in the actual Hall of Fame. Like, that was my argument. Like, and then Boomer is like, he won an MVP, you know, for the whole entire league and took us to a Super Bowl. That's big deal.
Like, I agree, Matt. I agree. Matt, no, AJ was phenomenal, but people don't know. Chad didn't have enough time in the NFL. We didn't have a coach that understood his personality well enough to let him be him and to harness that creativity in his head into results on the field. Had he played another 5 or 6 years, he was a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
How bad does Willie Lutz feel, though? Did you guys see that? When he said his favorite Bengal was Geno Atkins, like in his lifetime or whatever. And then Chad Johnson decides, hey, I'm going to respond to this one. Just with my head down.
I have had what I thought.
You didn't see that, Travis?
No, what happened?
Hilarious. So
fill him in, Cap.
Yeah. He tweets out, bar none, basically best Bengal ever.
I saw the tweet. I saw him tweet that out. I didn't see
Chad Johnson quote tweets it with basically sad.
It's just a gif of a guy with his head down walking. Yeah.
Right. And here's the thing.
I love that, dude.
I will randomly have what I think is a fire tweet, including Chad, thinking, okay, Chad's going to love this. And nothing. And then out of the blue, it'll be something that involves Chad. Like, I don't think he saw it. And then, boom, he retweets it. And I know, if I know anything about Chad, I'd say 99% of what he does is actually him doing it. There are a lot of people who have teams 100%. Of people. And
that man don't give a fuck.
I feel like when it comes to celebrities and like professional athletes, like past professional athletes and such, he might want to be he might be one of the most genuine characters to come out of a sport.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Still exactly who he is, and he has stood true to himself. And I think that's why a lot of people have respect.
All right, enough on sucking on Chad. He's my wife got a picture with him at the game, and you know she's so excited. She's so fucking excited about it.
For a second and tell us what
she's still at work. She's still at work, sir. But so the background photo, I always tweet him, and I'm just waiting on them to respond. It's literally a joke, bro. I'm not.
Oh my God.
Marissa, you tell us about that picture with you and Chad.
As you're talking about it, she puts a comment in the fucking group.
I swear to God.
He goes, I swear to God, I just want a beautiful picture of us on our phone.
What I was getting at, though, was he has a dog named Gino. How long before you guys think Gino should be in the Ring of Honor? Because I really do believe Gino, one of the most dominant defensive tackles, and played for this.
Yes, quiet, but
very, very quiet.
That people don't understand. So and it's not a criticism of the team, but so many people wanted to dog on Andy Dalton only, and to the point where they ignored everything else. But if
not when the kids were born, not when you married me, when you got a picture with fucking Chad. All right.
Pizza's here.
Pizza's here.
Oh, he's out. Oh, we're just playing house. Everybody jump out. Everybody run.
Oh, my God.
No, okay. To answer that question, you're talking quietly. Keep going with what you were doing, Cap.
Gino.
So you think about it. Marvin Lewis, kind of a quiet guy. Andy Dalton, quiet. We had superstars. AJ Green, weirdly quiet. Like I've met the man in person and a great guy, but didn't seem to I don't want to say enjoy strangers because a lot of people don't, but just a quiet dude. Gino, very, very just charming, just a good dude, great smile, very quiet. Carlos Dunlap, one of my favorite Bengals all time, very chill. Who was the dude just like the hype man on those squads? We didn't have one.
It was Andy. Andy, Travis, give us an Andy. Pre-game speech.
But here's the thing, though.
No, Cap, you gotta let him do it.
Give him the same speech. That was the personality.
Cap cut it off before you even started.
Cap, stop this shit. The slander of Dalton stops here. All right.
No. That's not slander. I love Dalton. I love.
Oh my God.
I was gonna slander his ass.
Gee Willikers, guys, let's go out there and have a good fun time.
Cut your.
I
brought a picnic basket. I brought a picnic basket. I brought the fruit juices.
Hey, Dale, there are other QBs in the league that have that same personality.
They don't win they don't take no teams to the fucking Super Bowl either.
You guys not remember Russell Westbrook earlier this year, Dale?
Westbrook.
Trent Dilfer was boring.
Trent Dilfer's got some dog in him.
Ooh.
No, he had some dogs on his team. That's the problem.
He had some dog in him.
So here's the thing. You've got Burrow. Burrow's obviously a different dude. Burrow's number 1 overall pick, deservedly so. Burrow's very chill in interviews, but Burrow's got fire. Zach Taylor. People started dogging on Zach Taylor. I saw people trying to compare him to Shula and not willing to even come out and say they believe it. Just kind of tweeting I hope that's not true, blah, blah, blah. Absolutely not. This dude would, great hot wife, captain of the football team, quarterback. I said it.
That took a turn. I was like, I'm having your back now. I'm like, my wife's watching. You said that hot wife. I was like, nope, I didn't support that statement. I don't know.
Are we gonna have a part every episode where Dale fears for his life because his wife is gonna beat his ass for talking about a woman?
Yes, most likely.
Just like Burrow, just because he's got a certain demeanor, you put him in the fire, you see something else. You saw Zach get on refs. You saw Zach just irate, losing his mind like fans do. We've got a whole team of that. Jamar Chase, you could say is just kind of funny, laid back, but then you hear these sound bites. Thank you, Bengals, so much for those.
Yeah.
Because they're like, all right, after this touchdown, we're going for 2. He's like,
I do, Greg. I do remember that. Dalton's like grilled cheese. Dalton's like grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is good.
You know what?
Everybody likes the grilled cheese. Greg said. I said, well, what's Burrow? He said, that's like a Jeff Ruby steak. So just saying. That's
but
Greg's
you know what?
words.
But that's not even a knock because that's the difference between number 1 overall and second round. Like people want to try the people that have compared the two. I'm like, it's a whole different situation.
Cincy James ready to party after that.
Finish the bottle.
Nice.
Oh my God. Okay. Wait. Cheers. Let's do a cheers. Cheers.
No.
Okay. I'll say this.
What's my limit? There we go. That's the focal limit of perfection.
Hey, do you have one of Shane Graham's balls in there?
Dalton, say what you got to say. Dalton's been trying to talk for 3 minutes.
It's misshapen now, but it was one of Shane Graham's.
I got you, Dalton. Don't worry. I got you. Gentlemen, drink. Dalton, say what you got to say.
I love Andy Dalton. He is a brother from another mother. Just him, but he had that shy demeanor about him, and that was okay. He left it to the work he did on the field. And in contrast, in AJ Green, you had that quietness, that shyness. That whole era had a shyness. There was no real outspoken person. There was no leader. There was no CJ Uzama. There was no, I'm going to get you fucking fired up. In the tunnel, on the field, off the field. And right now, the crew that we have on our team, they have swagger. They have confidence. And it's all because of what Zach has created. This is the culture of our team. Culture speaks volume.
100%.
Damn, it speaks volume. And when they're under pressure, they respond. They don't react. Because 100% of the time, people get so pissed and they react and they throw things. That's not how you do it. You react confidently. Or if you're not confident, you admit it. You say, I can't answer that right now. Or I don't want to talk about that right now. No, we have a Joe Burrow who will respond appropriately. And holy shit, that's awesome. I love that. And that culture they've built is just hands down. You don't have that on other teams. And those are the teams that stick together. When you think about our coaching staff, we didn't really lose anybody. Going to Super Bowl, you're supposed to lose people. You're supposed to lose key players. And we really didn't.
That actually leads to the great next part that we were going to get into.
Yes.
It's coming around the corner here, boys. JV3. What are we going to see?
Wow.
They have to work out a deal by tomorrow, correct?
No, it was today.
Was it today?
Right?
I thought
it was
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. He said it was 2 days from yesterday, so yeah.
Yes. Friday. Sorry.
I like how you did that, Travis. It was 2 days from yesterday, so that shall be tomorrow.
I saw a post
two comments.
It said somebody made a post that said in 2 days are we going to see it, and tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Derek, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Thank you, Derek.
Good job, Derek. Get back to work.
4 p.m.
And Matt, and Cincy James, and
everybody else.
Hey, Greg Luther's comment. I supported Andy when he was our quarterback. I thought he was unfairly criticized at times by fans and media, and he did not get enough credit. I thought at times, I agree 100%. And you know what, Greg? I'm going to cheers you because I love the energy right now. I love the positivity.
Got to cheers, Greg.
People can't bring that positivity until we see what we have now. But you know what, Greg? You brought that positivity back then. I know I brought that positivity back then. I lost my voice while Andy Dalton was quarterback, yelling and screaming on defense, trying to get our guys to win. I know there were tens of thousands of other fans every single game that did the same thing. I know a lot of us are on the show right now. I know people watching, listening, and making comments. You know what? It's easy to do right now, but I don't care. And I'm gonna eat a salad before I eat my pizza. I don't care what happens. We are going to support our team, our QB, no matter what. The hard times.
Yeah, mute yourself. Eat your salad. We'll get back to you in a few minutes.
Where the hell did the salad come from?
I don't know. Jess, he brings Jess drinks during her show. She brings him salad.
I think it was just drop. Yeah, shout out Greg real quick.
Marriage.
I'm gonna be a part of that late night show. I saw Greg was putting on some absolute beautiful takes and fucking saying some of the smartest shit.
I did not run this by you or Derek, but I just assumed you would agree.
Whoa, what are you doing there?
That we could have a 2 minute segment with Greg each week where he just recaps the games and brings the heat.
What about fucking fire him up? What about the sack?
Were you watching when I put him on the spot for fire him up? He got very upset because he wasn't ready for that, and then I felt bad. So it's basically he can do a fire him up.
I love you, Greg. I love you.
You're not taking his fire him up segment, Greg.
I bought fireball shots for a reason.
Okay.
It was 17 weeks when we play football, so help me God, you're going to see a different monster on this camera, all right?
He loved you, Greg, to a certain point, apparently.
No, I love him to death. He can come in and guess. We can do a tag team one week for sure. We'll work on that. No, JB3, guys, JB3. What do we got? What do we think? We got tomorrow by 4 o'clock. What's going to happen?
Houday was back in his profile. I think he had taken it out. I don't know if he had been back for a while.
It's back in?
Yes, it is back in. I own a Chad Johnson jersey, and I have a couple Andy Dalton jerseys. I mean, I didn't have to customize my jersey. It was regular price. I loved it. If you get a name, that's your name. You got to buy the jersey, right? But so those are the only two players I have. Jesse Bates III would be the only next jersey I would buy.
Wow, that's high praise. I mean,
what he's done, and let me put it. Let me show. Let's see, where is it? So Joe Burrow said this a while ago. I think, well, not a while, recently. You can put a price tag on what he's done on the field, Jesse Bates, but you cannot do that for what he does off the field.
No.
He helped build what we have here now. Boom.
I agree.
So my heart would be very broken if they don't make a deal, if he decides to go somewhere else later on. That it really sucked, but the playoff run, the end of the year run of last year, he was phenomenal. I mean, our quarterbacks are amazing. Our defense is amazing. What they've accomplished in this past season, and I'm excited to see what they'll do. And having Jesse Bates there, without a worry. That's going to be huge. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I hope something really does get worked out.
I just need to know if we can buy votes transitioning off of that, because now we're in the semifinals against the Dolphins again, and they said we were buying votes, which is bullshit. But we're against them, and this is in a fight. This is on Chris Sims' page. If anybody hasn't seen it. So it's going to be it's your quarterback head coach combination. We just defeated Lamar Jackson and Jim Harbaugh. Yeah. Now we're facing the Dolphins with McDaniel and Tua. That shouldn't even be a competition to me.
Yes.
I would take on Tua myself. Come on.
I said Zach Taylor, quiet guy that will snap. and just start breaking necks out of left field.
Dude,
like
you forget on the sideline, somebody's throwing. I can't remember who was throwing it out of bounds, and he's on the sideline, just one hand, just scoops it out of the air like it's nothing.
yeah,
he's got some dog in him.
Yeah, college
and Burrow
quarterback,
would whip to his ass.
Oh, for sure, like he did at LSU. Just saying. Yeah. So I completely agree. So we need to get those votes in. I don't know when that starts. I know we beat the Ravens, so now we're going up against the Dolphins. And the Dolphins want to beat us so bad because that NFL Brazil poll that they thought we cheated about. Which they were going hard on Bengalorian last night. And then, I tried jumping. I just try to be nice, like whatever. Like, come on, guys.
Gentlemen, I don't mean to part ways here, but I got to get boot scooting. I got a big day ahead of me. I'm flying out tomorrow and such. But Dalton, it was a pleasure to meet you and talk. What?
Pleasure. Hold on. This is COVID stuff.
Oh.
There we go. Subtle flex.
Travis, you got to do it too. Glenn Goodberry is going to be so excited with all the flow going down right now.
Look at that. Oh, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, Cap's like,
oh, look at that. Oh, we're unleashing all the dudes there.
I already had 2 inches cut off. So, yeah.
Surprisingly, I actually just trimmed mine up like 3 inches too. So.
Next time Dalton comes on, he has to let it flow.
Oh, the whole time, let it flow, baby. For sure. It was great to meet you and talk to you, Cap. Pleasure as always, Dale.
Travis, you want to fucking eat a dick, bro. But do you want to end this? Do you want to?
Are we ending it right now? We're gonna end it. It is an hour. You know what? How about this? We end it here, and then maybe tonight.
Why do I feel like I'm watching Charlie Brown?
What?
What happened?
I don't know.
Cap, what the fuck did you do? Hello?
Cap,
we can barely hear you, Travis.
I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Oh my God! I'm like, what happened, guys? Did we just fall apart?
We can hear you.
All right, cool. I guess you know what? It is an hour. We like to try and stay around an hour because we can talk all fucking night, boys. And I know there's a lot of stuff coming up there. We're hoping JB gets signed. We're hoping, maybe white helmets, maybe a new jersey. Maybe Dalton throws a little edit for the fucking crew of something super cool. Maybe tomorrow when we see the news that he gets signed, there might be a super cool edit from Dalton. Who knows? But Dalton, let the people know where they can find you again on social media and everywhere of that nature so they can keep up with your cool work.
DaltonSignature on Twitter and Instagram.
Awesome. Cap, appreciate you here. Cap, let the people know again if they don't already know, like you haven't been here before. Where can they find you on social media?
BengalsCaptain.
BengalsCaptain.
That was a great pitch. That was a great pitch.
Follow us on all social media platforms, Bengals and Brews, and also subscribe to us on YouTube. If you have not, please. We're going to try and reach 1,000 by the beginning of the year. We have some super cool things planned for it. Whole bunch of mischief is up there. Just a bunch of misfits hanging around having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, guys, hoo-day, and we'll catch you guys next episode. Peace. Wrap it, Dale. Wrap it. End it.
Before I tap it.